What is going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video. I'm very excited to have everyone in here today. Today we're going to be talking about Dork Lord token up 80%. Last time I checked, I think it went down to like 50%, so kind of clickbaity, just a heads up. But we actually did hit about 100%, so it is pumping, and we're going to be talking about Dork Lord overall today. We're going to be talking about Pepe being dead. Is Pepe no longer a thing? And what we could be expecting moving forward towards this week. So I'm actually feeling a little bit better this today, so I'm excited. You know, yesterday we did go live, didn't do too well on the live. Honestly, not surprised with how everything has been going on with this market, and we could definitely go ahead and expect more of that in the market in the next coming days. So very excited to go ahead and be here. Let me check if we are officially live on my end. Give me 1 second. Awesome possum. So it looks like we are officially live at the moment. So like right now I'm still pretty sick, you know, still trying to recover. I'm at probably like at a 7.5 today. I'm feeling better, but I'm not trying to get too hyped up yet, because I know that in the past usually like I would ignore signs such as like what I'm going through right now, right? I'd still be sick and I'll still be grinding, I'll still be, you know, doing my thing, and then eventually will always bite me back in the back like 20 times harder, and I'll end up taking longer to recover. So you know, I'm trying to take it easy right now. I definitely do think it's definitely the thing that I don't want to mention, because I low-key feel like that's what's I feel like the channel has gotten a little blacklisted, if you want to call that. I feel like I've gotten shadow banned, and that's just based on all the views that I've been getting lately. Like, you know, my channel has decreased over 70%, which is actually quite ridiculous if you ask me. I mean, in the last 28 days, about 41% less. You know, the channel has been doing pretty bad, honestly. It doesn't surprise me. I mean, look at this, 39%, 45%. Like, it's been doing pretty horrible, which I knew eventually this day would come. I just never thought it would be this soon, right? I've been losing subscribers back to right to left, back to back. And I think it's really because of the topics I've been talking about, right? I feel like I've noticed too, because I'm subscribed to myself on another YouTube account, just to make sure that my content is being pushed out. And I didn't end up getting a notification about a video I posted last week until literally yesterday. So it's telling me that YouTube's definitely has something going on right now with the channel, and I have to be very careful about what I talk about, because as much as I want to have this open mindset to talk about things and be a little bit more about myself and show my personality, I really do need to go ahead and tune it down. And it has to be a reminder that I have to calm down, you know what I mean? I have to really do calm down if I really want to take this YouTube thing serious and I want to take it to the next level. I have to be very careful the way I speak, the way I talk, and the topics I talk about. So moving forward, I'm going to kind of cut it down a little bit. I was going a little bit too crazy. Now I'm going to cut it in between. So we're going to go ahead and see how things go moving forward, but I'm very excited for the channel overall. A lot of changes will be coming. As you can tell, my hair is one of them. And a lot of new things will be coming onto the channel. New topics, new discussions, new things that we will be talking about all together. And I do want to go ahead and start off by, I really do appreciate every one of you that is subscribed. About 74% of you are subscribed that watch my content. Only about 25% of you watch my content but are not subscribed. So definitely go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me. So let's go ahead and start off with the Dork Lord, right? Because that's the reason why you're here today. So this is a token that I actually came across through a friend of mine, which is Tillery Mills. He's always coming in on the live stream right here. Tillery Mills, he's always showing love, and yeah, he's always giving me projects. He's always giving me alpha on projects, and that's the whole goal with the community with ALTCOIN John, right? The whole goal is for all of us to go ahead and give each other that knowledge and help each other out when it comes to looking for these opportunities in this space. So if that sounds like your kind of style, definitely go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me and join the part of the community. The goal here is to go ahead and create like a tribe-like community where we help each other out, and that's really what the goal here is, right? The goal is to go ahead and become multi-millionaires. If you're already a millionaire, then the goal would be to become a multi-billionaire, right? I'm not there yet. I was quite there yet last bull run, and I did a lot of mistakes that I definitely do want to go ahead and have you prevent those. So that's the reason why I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about my story of how things went on moving forward with my journey on crypto, and the fact that you also get to go ahead and see me grow as a person and as a trader, right? I think that's the most exciting part, in my opinion, when I came to watching other content creators. So I really would appreciate you if you go ahead and join the community. Like I said, go ahead and feel free to DM me, message me. You can go ahead and reach out to me. Let's go ahead and form that tight community, right? Because that's what my goal overall is, whether it's 4 watchers, 5 watchers, 20 watchers. I want loyalty in this space, so definitely go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me. So we're going to be talking about Dork Lord, all right? So currently right now up 53%. It was up about 80 to 90% last night, if I'm not mistaken, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about what this project is, right? Currently sitting at a total market cap of 4.85 million with total liquidity of 380,000. It looks like liquidity is not locked, so I don't know what's going on there, but it does have about 6,407 holders, or 6,047,000 holders, either one of those two. I really don't know. And currently right now with the total volume of 5.51 million. So I believe last night we actually hit about 8 million market cap. So I do believe that this thing is going to pump even higher. This is solely my opinion, obviously not financial advice. I did jump into this token. I kind of FOMO'd in around this area right here. Because I was just seeing the things, you know, it didn't make sense. It was something inside my gut saying, you know what, John, go ahead and throw some money, see where things go. And for Dork Lord, that's what it was, right? There's some things that I want to go ahead and show you as to the reason why I believe this could be the next Pepe. And we're also going to be talking about why Pepe has died as well, right? So we're going to go ahead and start off by looking at the recent buys and sells. So about the 1 hour, we have about 80 buys, 61 sells. 6 hours, 538 buys, 485 sells, and 24 hours, 2,820 buys, 2,363 sells. So right now it looks like it's almost like a 60-50 where people are not deciding whether they want to buy or sell. We do see that its all-time high hit actually 0.94, and we're currently at 4.6, so it did hit over what the title says, over 80%, right? And we want to go ahead and start off with looking at the website. We're going to go ahead and show you how I usually do research. So you saw how cool that website was, right? Enter site. A long time ago in a galaxy far away, Dork Lord. So they're getting the inspiration of Star Wars, right? And it tells you right here, I don't know what this is, honestly. I haven't really read into it. While other meme coins have had their moments, Dork Lord is ready to seize the throne and become the region star. Its celebration of dark side humor and creativity, bringing together the mysterious spirit of the underworld. Dude, I'm a slow reader, man. I gotta start reading again. Get ready to join the Dork Lord revolution and witness the fusion of darkness. I couldn't get to read all of that, but anyways, yeah. So a tribute to our creator Matt Furry. As the Pepe episode comes close, Dork Lord has risen. Matt Furry, the famous artist of the meme sensation Pepe the Frog, has just released a Dork Lord for us to wonder over and meme. We can only wonder why he chose to do this now. Will he join the Dork army? We are not Matt Furry, but we are the biggest buyers of his NFTs and will upload his art with honor in every way we can. And we're going to be looking at what it does, right? So introducing Dork Lord, the ultimate meme coin sensation of the darkness depths of the internet. Just like the beloved Pepe meme, Dork Lord is here to conquer the internet and unparalleled memorability and charm. 0% taxes, no BS, it's that simple. 97% of tokens will be sent to liquidity pool. LP tokens were burnt and contract is renounced. The remaining 3% of the supply is being held in a multi-sig wallet, only to be used as tokens for future centralized exchange listings, bridges, and liquidity pools. Dork Lord is built for the people and owned by the community. So, I mean, this is the kind of hype that's currently going on right now at the moment. If we actually go ahead and head over to their Twitter, we're going to go ahead and see what they got going on. I think they have a lot of hype and definitely a lot of people reacting very, very well. One thing as well that I've noticed, what drew me into like Dork Lord, is not just the fact that I was being told to go ahead and take a look at this project, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and jump in, see what this hype's really all about, right? And I've noticed that their Twitter spaces were super, super, super hyped. So that told me, you know, this is giving me another feeling of Pepe 2.0, right? The same feeling I had for Pepe 2.0 to go ahead and jump in is the same feeling I'm getting for Dork Lord, and almost a similar kind of action that's going, like, you know, it pumps, then it dumps, it retraces, and then it pumps another like new all-time high. And I think that's what we're currently getting into right now. We're getting closer to that new all-time high. And we head over to the X, either Twitter. I'm not gonna call it X, man. Honestly, I'm just gonna call it Twitter. I just can't get a hold of calling it X. Thank you, Happy. Thank you. I really appreciate you all for joining here today. Smash that like button for me, please. Really do appreciate it. So if you actually go ahead and see their Twitter, you see a lot of activity. I mean, look at that volume they've been bringing in views. 4.4 million views. Like, people have watched this 4.4 times, which is insane. I wonder if this is actually Matt Furry himself. Is it? That's probably the reason why Dork Lord became a thing, right? Because he tweeted this. If this is actually the Matt Furry, the creator of Pepe, that's probably the reason why they created Dork Lord, right? So yeah, it looks like it is. See, I didn't even know that this guy even had any of this. So he has all the different ones. He has Rippers, Killers, Aliens, and then Dork Lord. And you can go ahead and click to buy. That's pretty cool. I like this, honestly. I'll probably go ahead and grab me some of his NFTs. I definitely do need a hold of a new NFT, so that'd be pretty cool. And then he has the Killers. This is pretty cool. I wonder how much they're going for. Anybody know what they're going for? That's pretty cool. So I mean, it's pretty cool how people are really following and pushing the narrative of what he's doing. But this is the reason why Dork Lord was created, was because of him. And that was the inspiration behind it, so it makes sense why the hype. So it's starting to make a little bit more sense, because I jumped in because of FOMO, without really knowing, because I had a feeling that this project was going to do well, and so far right now it's doing pretty good. And you know, when you have that feeling to jump in, and I told all of you that I would not be jumping into meme coins anytime soon, and I ended up jumping into, you know, Dork Lord, which I'm telling you, which now I know the reason why it's so hyped, and it makes sense, because Matt Furry, the guy from freaking the one that created Pepe the Frog, actually created Dork Lord. They're not associated with the meme project, but he created the character Dork Lord, which makes a lot of sense as to the reason why a lot of people are very hyped, right? I just had the feeling with Dork Lord when I joined their spaces, and Tillery and a few of you also mentioned it to me. I was like, you know, what's the hype all about? And I just saw this. I jumped into the space, and I just heard like the developer talking, and like the amount of people that were tuning in, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna FOMO in, and I FOMO'd in. You know what I mean? And luckily, I FOMO'd in, because I think this is gonna be a really good investment now that I'm really looking at it. But looking at the thing that really kind of caught my attention was on the 4-hourly, and we're gonna go ahead and see if it's still gonna go ahead and play out, right? Because at the end of the day, this is all speculation. We don't know. This could really just be a rug pull, and it could just go down to zero, right? But this is the reason why you only invest in what you're willing to lose. Not only is this not financial advice, but this is mostly like a lottery ticket, right? Take meme coin trading like a lottery, because the indicators could be there, and you can literally just go down to zero or rug pull, right? So this is the reason why I jumped in, is because I saw this cup and handle pattern forming during the time. I think I jumped in around this area right here. So I jumped in around over here. So I'm about only a couple dollars in profit, or probably a couple hundred. I don't know, honestly. By the way, I used MEXC. That's where I'm trading Dork Lord. They are actually listed on MEXC on the spot exchange. They're not listed on futures trading yet. That's what I actually wanted to do. I wanted to go ahead and use leverage, but unfortunately, you can't use leverage on Dork Lord yet. But you could go ahead and do spot trading. The reason why I'm using MEXC right now, for the reason, is because it was a little bit more convenient. I had some money into my MEXC account that I decided to go ahead and just buy Dork Lord without having to transfer it, then go ahead and like swap it through Uniswap. And like, if you didn't want to deal with that, I would suggest all of you guys to go ahead and sign up for MEXC. Use my MEXC link down below. Currently giving all the way up to 9,100 in sign up bonuses. No KYC, which means you can create multiple accounts and literally takes less than 3 seconds to create an account. So I think this is the best thing, especially when you're trading meme coins. Like me, for example, I always go ahead and tell all of you that it's really good to go ahead and have multiple wallets and also have different exchanges. For me, I personally enjoy trading decentralized. But with MEXC, that's what I kind of feel. I kind of almost feel like it's decentralized because of the no KYC, right? I feel like it's somewhat decentralized. And the fact that with the meme coins is you understand how much of a hassle it is when you're trying to go ahead and jump into a project and worry about slippage, right? Worry about your order filling in. And I feel like with MEXC, it's a lot quicker to execute on that. And that's why I'm using currently MEXC right now to go ahead and trade Dark Lord. So definitely go ahead and support the channel by using my link down below, like I said. But definitely go ahead and give that a try. I'm giving it a try. I'm usually the type of person to only stick to Uniswap and 1inch. But like I mentioned, it's all about diversification and understanding different platforms, right? So I've been playing with MEXC a little bit more. I didn't even know how spot really worked. Honestly, I only knew about their futures, even though I know I'm partnered with them, but I never really understood how spot works. Now I understand spot. So I really like that, how you can go ahead and trade these meme coins. Even if you're not a leverage trader, you could go ahead and purchase these meme coins and execute as efficiently, or if not better, on these platforms because of liquidity, right? So yeah, definitely go ahead and support the channel with that. But that's what I was currently looking at, is a cup and handle pattern. If this does form out correctly, then we're gonna go ahead and definitely moon and make new all-time highs, right? So we're gonna go ahead and look at this. So this is usually a cup and handle pattern right here, and this is a nice area of support. So this might be the last time possibly. I'm not here to go ahead and panic anybody, you know, create FOMO in order for you to go ahead and buy, but this could possibly be the last time to go ahead and buy Dork Lord at these prices if we continue to get more bullish momentum coming in, and as well go ahead and respect this area of support. Usually if it does hold this area of support, this would officially be a cup and handle pattern. Now the biggest area that we're currently struggling right now for an area of resistance is actually this area right here, which is right here. And we see how high it actually went. It went as high as 0.8. It says right here on this chart. It probably went up even higher on MEXC because of liquidations. People getting liquidated out of their positions or getting stopped out. But I really do believe that if, in my opinion, that if this does play out pretty well, and this is a cup and handle formation, which all of you know and should know already, that this is a very, very strong pattern, then we're gonna go ahead and make new all-time highs, right? And if you go ahead and buy them from this low right here, let's say for example from this somewhat bottom, because we don't know, it's a meme coin, we don't freaking know, dude. It could be a potential 4x, which is a really nice return, right? So you put in $300 right now, you're gonna be making about a little bit over $1,200 minimum, because it could go up higher. It could do a 20-30x, I don't know. But if this is a cup and handle pattern, if it is, and it does play out pretty well, if you put in $300 and you go ahead and cash in near the top, that's about $1,200 right there. $1,200. You just turn your $300 into $1,200 in a couple days. I think, in my opinion, if this is the case, I think we will go ahead and surpass the previous all-time high, and I believe we could go ahead and potentially do an additional 10 to 20x. But I don't know. That's just speculation. A lot of people are saying that this could go up to 95 or 100 million. I don't know. I don't think so. It could happen. I mean, it happened with Pepe 2.0, but I'm getting the same vibes as a Pepe 2.0 token. Literally same vibes. And now that I know the narrative a little bit more, because I didn't know what the narrative was, I just knew there was hype behind it because I joined the Twitter Spaces like 3 times during this week, and it literally feels like the developers are freaking hosting Twitter Spaces 24/7. Like literally, like I woke up and then I was like, dude, it's freaking late as heck, and then they're on a freaking Twitter Space. Then again, you know, different time zones and all that, but like it seems like they're always available. It seems like they're always hosting a damn Twitter Space. Every time I go on Twitter, I always see Dork Lord Twitter Spaces, and that's the reason why I also bought in. You know what I mean? I bought in as soon as I was like, you know what? this doesn't make sense, but I have a gut feeling that this could be the play because of the cup and handle pattern. And that's why I bought in. And I was like, you know what? I'll do the research later, which I definitely do not suggest any of you to go ahead and do that. Don't FOMO into projects. Always do your own research, especially when it comes to tokens like this, because they're really, really risky. You can lose a lot of money. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. This is going to be a gamble for me today. Casino play. Literally, they're all casino plays. And hopefully it plays out. You know, if it does play out, then we're going to go ahead and cash in some nice gains, which I'm very, very excited for. Definitely need one of those. And also, it's going to get something up and running for the channel, right? You know, we need more energy in this channel, man. We need more energy. It's been kind of silent, kind of dead, which I'm not liking, but I have a lot of confidence we will come back stronger this month, hopefully. A lot of people are saying September's the worst month. I'm saying September's going to be the best month. And hopefully that plays out pretty well, right? So we're going to go ahead and hope and see, cross our fingers that that cup and handle does form, and we can go ahead and capture a nice little swing trade on that. But yeah, we do definitely need to go ahead and get volume picked up slightly. We also got to remember that we're still waiting for the Asian markets to go ahead and wake up, and I think as soon as they wake up, they will definitely go ahead and begin to buy this out, which will go ahead and cause this to go ahead and pump, forming the cup and handle. So hopefully that does happen. Obviously, if it does not go ahead and hold this area of support, then we're definitely going to go ahead and see a downside, which is right here around this area, which is still not impossible to go ahead and break back to the upside, but it's less of a probability, and it does not look bullish in my opinion, right? It just looks like a typical pump and dump at that point, because if you really go ahead and measure it from this bottom to this top, you'll be able to go ahead and see that from this bottom to this top, this is about a 1x. So if you actually got in from this bottom right here and then did a swing trade all the way to the top, actually no, its previous all-time high was like around right here, so that's about a 2x. You know what I mean? So that would have been a nice little swing trade right there. But we're gonna go ahead and see where things are moving forward with that. But yeah, hopefully it does play out pretty well. I'm crossing my fingers it does, because we definitely do need another meme token in this space, and I think Dork Lord is the freaking meme token. I think this is a meme token that's going to go ahead and re-amplify the whole entire meme coin sector again. And you know how we've been talking about meme coin season being extremely bullish during the month of September leading to the month of October. So we're going to go ahead and see how that narrative really does play out. But comment down below if the music is a little too loud, by the way. So we're going to go ahead and see how things are moving forward on that end. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and go out on this. Alright, so just taking a look at what these other meme tokens are doing, we do see some of them are up about 18%, 7%, 7%, 6%, which is Pepe community. And we're actually going to go ahead and talk about Pepe, original Pepe right now. We're going to go ahead and see what is actually going on with Pepe, original Pepe, and see where things are going. I do want to go ahead and talk about the bad news that are currently going on with Pepe, the original token, which could be a very bad sign for Pepe 2.0. And currently right now with what is going on with Pepe and Pepe 2.0 is that we're having the issue that Pepe actually got hacked. They got their Telegram hacked and they got their Twitter hacked. And that caused a lot of FUD into the project. I don't know, at this point I kind of feel like maybe it's not true. I know I've been hearing a lot about a lot of FUD on Pepe, the original one, for the last couple weeks. It's just been nothing but FUD, and it just so happens that now they get the Telegram and their Twitter hacked. It just seems like, I don't know, it just seems a little bit fishy, you know. But my question is Pepe still here to stay, right? So I don't know. I think in my opinion, Pepe could go ahead and potentially hit this lower bottom right here at this area, and eventually, if we do go ahead and hit this area right here, I do think there's a high probability that we will go ahead and bounce from this area. I'm sure a lot of people are probably looking at this area as a buying opportunity. I mean, this dump honestly doesn't really surprise me. If you go ahead and measure it from this top to this bottom, that's about another 80%, which in my opinion, I think it's bullish if you were looking to go ahead and jump into Pepe, the original one, at a good entry point. And that's what I think it's going on right now at the moment, right? So it just really depends on how you look at things, right? Do you look at the other side as a very, very positive, or do you look at the other side as a very negative? And it just depends on your kind of mindset that you carry, because obviously you could go ahead and short this down and make a really nice return from this bottom right here, shorting it down all the way up to down all the way to 50%. So I don't know, I might place a short. I'm going to go ahead and look at the charts very, very closely, look at an area that I would like to go ahead and jump into. But the question is, will we be able to go ahead and bounce back from this current area of support right now, which is a 0.69, my favorite number, and we're going to go ahead and be able to break this area of resistance right here for Pepe. So we're going to go ahead and see how things go on moving forward with Pepe. We're not at a really good area, honestly. This dump doesn't surprise me because we did talk about a dump happening, but it is not looking overall too well, in my opinion. Like, it's more bad than good, right? And we're just going to go ahead and see where things go. Honestly, that's really all I could really say. You know, there's really not much we can go ahead and really talk about here. We're more than likely going to dump around these areas of support, and we're just going to go ahead and see where things go on moving forward. And because of that, you know, we have Pepe 2.0 following the same move as Pepe the original one. So we talked about this a while back, how every time Pepe original does something or follows, Pepe 2.0 usually tends to follow the same movement as well. And right now, so far, the Pepe hype, a lot of people are selling out. People are selling out of Pepe, and now they're going into Dork Lord. Just the case of the reality. And we talked about this area being an area of resistance. We did talk about a while back, a couple months ago, that Pepe 2.0 at 1 million was very, very doable, and it looks like we might be approaching that. You know, we're not that far away. We're actually at a 2.94 million market cap. If we do go down even lower, and we have been seeing a lot of dips being bought out. I mean, it went as low as 0.4, and it quickly got bought up. Like, let's see, look, I think right here, 0.4. You see a lot of 0.4s. And maybe even 0.3. So you do see that a lot of people had a lot of buying orders around these areas, the 0.4s, the 0.3s. So if that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and throw in a little bit of money into Pepe 2.0. I'm not going to throw in a lot. What I'm going to be looking at throwing in at these areas for Pepe 2.0, I'll probably be throwing in around, you know, 20-40 bucks. Because if you go ahead and put in 20-40 bucks around these areas, even if you go ahead and risk $20 to $40, which I'm sure a lot of you have access to, a lot of you probably spend it on dumb things anyways, like probably going out drinking or something, but from those bottoms, trust me, that's going to be over 100x. Over 100x. If you could go ahead and turn in, you know, $40 into a couple grand, it's worth the risk, in my opinion, right? Obviously not financial advice, but I do think that we're eventually, I think right now we're at a very critical area where Pepe 2.0 team has the opportunity to go ahead and really come up with a narrative of Pepe 2.0, of what it was really said and started with the whole narrative of being, you know, blacklisted and all of that. And it looks like Dork Lord is actually taking that stance right now, which is a good thing because we're in Dork Lord as well, but it's also not a good thing for the Pepe 2.0 community, right? Because now it's actually the developers' turn to actually go ahead and take advantage of this opportunity that they have in their hands that they could potentially be ignoring. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really as active on their Telegram anymore as much because I got banned on one of my accounts. So I really don't check Telegram as much anymore. And honestly, the narrative hasn't really changed. I don't even have to hear what's going on with Telegram. All I have to do is just look at the chart, and I can tell you what's going on. And obviously, the team's not doing what they should be doing, in my opinion. I think right now they're at a part. I think they overspent money on marketing during the wrong time. Like, they spent money on marketing during the time when the token was heavily manipulated, and they could have done something else with the money instead of spending it on DEX tools. And now we're not even on DEX tools. So I'm really hoping the developers do have some money stacked up to the side or something, because it's not looking too well, you know. It's not looking too well. We want to go ahead and see what's going to go on moving forward. Like, do they even have any more marketing money? Like, if they have no marketing money, I don't know. I think the token might be done. Unless we still follow that same narrative that we've been talking about, a short squeeze happening because of these exchanges, right? We had MEXC at their all-time high, I think they were holding over $3 million, which is now worth like 300,000, which is really, really bad. So I'm really hoping that some of these exchanges either potentially buy out some of these tokens to go ahead and push the market up even further. I mean, it's going to be a really bad thing if Pepe 2.0 does get delisted from these exchanges, and especially if it doesn't do what it should be doing, in my opinion. I'm getting something to drink right now. Hold on, my bad. So obviously I'm taking some of my W right here. I'm taking the Monkey Madness. I like this one a lot. This is like a hydration, and especially right now since I'm sick, I'm taking this to go ahead and stay hydrated because I'm feeling quite thirsty. So we're taking a scoop of that, and then we're gonna go ahead and take a scoop of W Beach and Peach, which is another one of my favorites. This is like a little pre-workout. Gives you concentration and caffeine, so I need some of that right now for the stream because I'm pretty I'm not feeling well, honestly. That's what I'm saying. It's like I sound better and I might look a little better, but I don't feel like I'm 100% there. Like I feel like I have brain fog to the max. Like I feel dumb if that makes any sense. Like I feel like my brain's super slow right now. Like I just can't think, I just can't react very fast, and that's why I think I have the thing. We're gonna call it the thing now because I have to be very, very careful with what I talk about moving forward, because I feel like I might have probably gotten like I don't want to say blacklisted, but shadow banned, low key, because I don't know how my channel just dropped out of nowhere like that bad. And like I said, I've noticed it on my other account that I follow my own self on, to go ahead and check if the videos do come out. I got a notification a week later. Like, how does that make any sense, YouTube? Come on, start pushing my content out again. So I gotta be very, very careful with what I talk about. But yeah, I like mixing them both. They're really, really good. It gives it I really like the flavor. I like the fact the way they break down. I like everything about W. And obviously, if you want to go ahead and support the channel, I'm going to go ahead and show you some W. Go ahead and use my W link down below, or use code Pepe2 on checkout to go ahead and get 10% off. And hopefully I could go ahead and start getting some free drinks. You know, I obviously had to go ahead and pay for this. I get deals, but I don't get free products or merch, right? So obviously the more you use my code and the more you buy from me, eventually I will be able to get free supply, and that's what the goal is. So definitely go ahead and support the channel by using my link down below. But enough with that. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see where Pepe 2.0 is going. I'm not surprised, but I'm also not too like happy about it, because we had multiple opportunities and times that we were able to go ahead and hold above it, and it just seems like news just get worse and worse and worse. And I think right now with the fact that original Pepe got hacked and they're having issues, I think this is really the time for the team to go ahead and pick it up. Like, decide what they're gonna go ahead and push, decide what kind of agenda they're gonna go ahead and decide to like really commit to go ahead and push, because we're almost getting closer to areas of where the token originally launched, you know. So I'm kind of in an area where I bought in around right here again, and I'm actually quite down quite a bit. So I'm actually down a little bit over how much percent? About 50% of my bag already. So I mean, it is what it is, you know what I mean? We all know the risk is the only reason why you should be only investing in what you're willing to lose. But if we do go ahead and come down even further, I don't know, I might even end up buying a small little $20-$40 bag right here, because it might be worth, if it does ever come back to its previous new all-time highs, which I think it's going to happen eventually. I think during this meme coin season is going to happen. It might be worth it, you know, throwing in $40 and making a couple grand, like maybe turning it into a couple $100,000, you know, it could be possible. Not saying it's going to happen, but I'm just saying that it could be a probability. And the chances are that I think Pepe's still going to come back. I think this is just like a temporary dump to go ahead and scare people for bigger whales to go ahead and get buy-ins. I don't know, it's just my opinion, because the narrative is there, you know what I mean? It makes sense. Why shouldn't you buy Pepe 2.0? Besides, obviously, the chart and the team not coming through. Besides the community being dead. Besides them banning everyone. Frick, man. They have more, like, bad than good, huh? And honestly, I kind of shot myself in the foot with that too, right? I mentioned to all of you, I'm taking the chance with my channel of talking about Pepe 2.0, and if it does very well, my channel is gonna explode, and so are my bags. But I was more concerned about my channel, right? I was like, if my channel does good, like, this is gonna be the opportunity, right? And the channel grew quick. We were growing fast because of Pepe 2.0, and now that Pepe 2.0 has died, I've lost subscribers, I've lost interest because I've been changing my content. You know, I've been talking about Bitcoin instead of Pepe or meme coins. So I mean, obviously, I'm still going to go ahead and talk about Pepe 2.0, but I think there's really not much to go ahead and talk about, right? Except for this stream. This is probably like the first time I really talked about Pepe 2.0 in details like this, because I no longer do, and I will go ahead and continue to talk about Pepe 2.0 because I know that's the reason why a lot of you subscribed to me, was to go ahead and know more about Pepe 2.0. But I am definitely going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to go ahead and wait this week, see how things are going with Pepe 2.0, and I'm going to switch up the content, right? Like I said, expect a change in content. I have to go ahead and adapt to the new things, you know. As much as I love Pepe 2.0, I already wrote off all the projects as L's. Same with Dork Lord. If Dork Lord doesn't do well, oh well. I already wrote it on as an L in my mind. So, like, if anything doesn't happen as planned, then it is what it is. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about Pepe gains, right? We're going to go ahead and talk about Pepe gains. We were talking about how we were in this cup and handle pattern. We were getting ready to go ahead and break out. So far, we have been getting rejected, and it looks like we're been making higher lows, which is definitely not a good sign. So we still haven't lost that 100% area of support, which is around a 0.23. But if we do, it's not going to go ahead and look good for Pepe gains, and we literally lost everything of what we were expecting this pump to go ahead and do. So we're going to go ahead and see where things are going. I think a lot of people probably just broke even on their bags. A lot of people cut their losses around these areas right here, and I think that's the reason why Pepe gains is not doing what it should be doing. And I don't think there was enough hype onto their staking protocol, their platform that they were pushing, and yeah, that's the reason why, in my opinion. I think that's the reason why they weren't able to go ahead and get any of this up and running. So we're gonna go ahead and see where things are going moving forward. I've been switching up the content with the time too. You know, usually I upload later. Today I uploaded a little bit early, and we're just gonna be testing out new things. We're trying to rebrand this whole entire channel again. I think most of it's gonna stay the same, but I'm just trying to switch up the style a little bit more. Like, I'm getting my background fixed right now, which I just ordered the glue that I needed to go ahead and get that up and running. I know a lot of you like this background. I don't. I've noticed that audio does work a lot better with this background. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and yeah, a lot of things. You're gonna see a lot of changes to the channel coming soon. So hopefully a lot of you do enjoy those changes. I mean, that's what it's all about, you know. People grow, channels grow, humans grow. I think growth is very, very important, right, in every area in your life. So I know I'm gonna get some backlash out of it. I'm already seeing it, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? You just got to get up, keep on pushing forward, and keep on going with life, because at the end of the day, that's all you can really do. You're not going to be able to satisfy everybody. And it looks like Snorkels is actually up 30%. Quite surprising. There's a lot of drama going on with this project too, and this kid. So I don't know what's going on. So that's why I've just been kind of eyeing it, just because I've joined their Twitter spaces. A lot of drama. There's always drama in crypto, dude. It's like freaking annoying. Like, why can't we just have like a YouTuber, like crypto influencer freaking like boxing match or fighting match where we just get to like fight each other? I think that would be the best solution, in my opinion. Like, I'm tired of hearing grown men and women complain about everything in this space, about why they got rug pulled, why me. Like, dude, shut up. Like, everybody gets rug pulled. I get rug pulled too. I get scammed too. It's part of life. It's part of the crypto space. Start complaining. You know what I mean? It's like, it pisses me off, low key. I don't know, but it does piss me off a lot. It's like, dude, it's like, I'm not trying to offend anybody either, okay? I'm not trying to offend anyone, but like dude, like, you're like, there's people that are literally like 30 and 40 and up, which I know a lot of you, my viewers, are around that age, but I'm not trying to say anything, right? What I'm trying to say is that I don't think no grown person should be arguing with, first, any kids to begin with, and second, to be acting like kids in the space. Like, just act like grown adults, you know. And I think this is the reason why I'm really hoping that someone comes up with the idea to do some like crypto influencer fighting. Like, this is the way you go ahead and get rid of all the beef. I think that would be like the best way, you know. As much as I love this space, it's sometimes nonsense, bro, to be honest. But unfortunately, that's what live in general, like social media, and that's what, like, honestly, that's what the audience looks for. Because once I started covering the BitBoy drama stuff, like, my channel started doing pretty well too. Like, I got a lot of views and a couple subs from that. But I don't really like covering drama, dude. You know, I really don't care about it. I'm gonna do it sometimes here and there, but overall, I just really don't care for it. I really don't care about nobody's problems. You know what I mean? And I don't mean it like that in a bad way. I just mean it like we should focus on what's in front of our faces, right? Like, what's really the big problem right now, right? We're dealing with inflation. We're dealing with the Federal Reserve. We're dealing with this scandemic going on around. We're dealing with possible food shortages, wars. You really think we should be worrying about some crypto influencer drama that something happened with her life that I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick or anything, but I'm sure a lot of you totally understand where I'm coming from. It's like, focus on the goal. Whether anybody is in the space is here, whether I'm here or not here, the space is still going to move on with me or without me, right? Whether I lost views or I gained views, it doesn't matter. And that's what I'm trying to say. It's I think sometimes we get distracted by how noisy crypto is, and we have to focus on the goal, right? We're still in the same goal, but I think that because the space is kind of boring right now, I think people find it as entertainment. So I guess it makes lots of sense, right? But one project I do want to go ahead and talk about is Unibot, right? I've been talking about Unibot, about how bullish I've been on Unibot, and I've been mentioning that I was expecting an area to go ahead and go as low as 40 bucks. Never thought I would see this area, and guess what? We've lost this area of support right here, which is a good sign. And I think we might go ahead and lose this area of support as well. I think people are going to be panicking, which is going to go ahead and cause Unibot to go ahead and go down to 40 bucks. So I think all of you should go ahead and take a look at Unibot. Not financial advice, but this is at a very strong area of a head and shoulders. And usually with head and shoulders, I always say that it usually always loses support on their previous support where they're at, and usually dumps, and that's exactly what's been going on. So I think more than likely we're probably going to go ahead and pump back to like 80 bucks right here, and then dump down to the $40 area, and possibly consolidate here. If we do go ahead and consolidate, then that's going to be good. But if we do go ahead and fall down even lower, then yeah, it's not going to be too much of a good sign. Potentially could go ahead and drop down from $40 to $27. I don't think it's going to drop all the way down to $27 or $25, but it could be a possibility. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I'm patiently waiting for this right now. If it does go ahead and drop below the area that I'm thinking is going to drop to, then I'm definitely going to go ahead and load up on some Unibot. And I'm glad I actually sold around right here, because I ended up buying around these areas right here, and then ended up selling like right before this fall right here. I ended up selling right before that fall because I thought it was going to drop down even further. So I was like, you know what, I think it's going to be time for me to exit this, because it looks like it might drop even further and I might be able to get it at a cheaper price, and that's exactly what it looks like it's happening. So yeah, it's looking pretty good right now. We're gonna go ahead and wait patiently. That's what it's all about, waiting patiently. We're about 43 minutes deep into the stream, so I'm gonna be ending the stream very shortly. We're gonna go ahead and talk about MLC. We had that AMA on Twitter yesterday, which was pretty good. Had a good time, met a lot of new people. I think that's a great thing about Twitter Spaces, and when you go ahead and collaborate with other creators or whatever the case is that you get to go ahead and meet new people, right? And we talked about how MLC wasn't looking too well because there was a cup and not a cup and handle, a head and shoulders pattern forming, and that's exactly what happened, right? You see the head, the shoulders right here. And we did mention that if we were going to go ahead and break that, we were going to go ahead and go down even lower to this area of support, which we currently are at right now, right? So now the question is, will we be able to go ahead and hold this area and push to the upside? I think one of the main focuses that we need to really focus on right now at the moment is meme coin season really happening. So this might be the last time you might want to go ahead and load up on some meme coins. You know how I've been kind of stepping my foot back onto meme coins, because in my opinion it hasn't been looking too well. But Bitcoin 2, Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 is actually forming a head and shoulders pattern. I think it formed one right now, so I don't know where you actually want to really count this. Probably right here. I don't know, it's really hard, but you can kind of see like the head and shoulders pattern is kind of almost forming, right? So we're going to go ahead and see if it could hold this area of support. If it doesn't, then we're obviously going to go ahead and drop down below. I wouldn't be surprised. Tomorrow is a massive day, which I'll be making another video about and posting later on today. But yeah, it's not looking too well overall. Market is going to be very shaky this month of September and overall this week. I do believe that this is going to be a very shaky week, and it's going to go ahead and get rid of a lot of paper hands. And a lot of people that are probably not meant to be in this space, unfortunately. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and see how things go moving forward. So, I mean, we're already seeing what's going on with the market, you know, decrease of everything overall, interest of crypto, which is not a good sign, and just interest in the market overall. And that's currently in areas that we're currently approaching right now. But we're going to go ahead and talk about Bitcoin dominance. We're going to go ahead and talk about the DXY, see how things are going. And then we're going to go ahead and end this stream because I'm not feeling too well right now. I'm starting to get those symptoms back up again. And I definitely do want to go ahead and take a break now. So obviously, like always, the stock market is doing well. The DXY is falling, so there shouldn't be no reason that Bitcoin should be dumping. But guess what? It is. It is what it is. And this is a space that I welcome you to now. The most bipolar space that you can go ahead and jump into. Crypto and Web3, welcome. It's like a love and hate relationship that I have with this space, right? It's like I love it, but then I also hate it. Like it bothers me and pisses me off sometimes so much because of what we're seeing, right? It's like right now the DXY, we've been talking about very critical areas of the DXY approaching. You know, it did look like it approached the 105. I mean, more than likely, to be honest, it's probably going to go ahead and bounce back from this area right here and trend up even higher. But Bitcoin should be up right now. The last 2 days should have been up, but we also have tomorrow, which is the FTX. They're going to go ahead and be dumping some cryptocurrencies into the market, and as well, you also have the Federal Reserve meeting coming up. So you have to be very careful and cautious with what is coming up in the next coming days. September is, I guess, a very volatile month. But I think it's going to be worth it. I'm so confident overall with the market. You know, I think long term is really bullish. I think you just have to go ahead and put your head down and focus on the longer term. I think this market's going to do a switch around, and we're seeing it overall right now in the space. So not too surprising, but this is the reason why I will be moving forward in the next coming days. Once I get I got to go reach out to my broker, see if he approved my account for trading stocks, but I want to get back into trading stocks. Why? Because the freaking damn market's up right now. This is why. Because, look, when you go ahead and minimize your opportunities to make money, such as like we are right now, if you are just trading the crypto market right now, like right now I'm on the sidelines. Why? Because I got stopped out multiple times on my short. I got stopped out. Like, it's just not worth trading right now. The only project that I'm currently trading on and I'm going to trade is on Dork, and I'm using MEXC, which you can go ahead and support the channel by using my MEXC link down below. And that's the only project that I'm currently really trading at the moment. I'm using a swing trade. We're going to see where things go on, and we can go ahead and make some money. But this is the reason why I will be creating a brokerage account for stocks once again and start trading now. I'm going to start trading options because right now money could be made at the moment. But guess what? Because we are only in damn crypto, we're minimizing our chances to make money. So we're going to be talking about not only crypto, obviously as well stocks and options, but my goal would be overall to go ahead and start talking about this on the Discord. So definitely go ahead and join the Discord, link down below. We're going to go ahead and add that. But yeah, a lot of big things are coming. You know, we'll be coming out with a Discord channel as well, and I will be talking a little bit more about like stocks. I'll be creating a course on how to trade options and all of that. So a lot of big things coming up in the next coming months. So it's gonna be a very, very busy. Are we in Q4 already? Let's see. Are we? I don't think we are in Q4. Are we in Q4? I can't believe this year's about to be over already, dude. Frick. Q3 is July, August, and September. That makes sense, bro. This is the reason why September is going to be very, very volatile. Because Q3, September is the last month of Q3. So a lot of let's say like a lot of stocks, a lot of companies, they're going to be doing a lot of their stuff towards the end of this quarter to go ahead and close deals or close positions or whatever the case is, to go ahead and start fresh for October. So we're actually close to Q4, man. This year went by so fast. I can't believe it. We were in, what was it? We were in Q2. So we started the channel in Q2. Yeah, Q2, mid Q2. I think we started in May or June. Yeah, we started in like May or June. Like mid-May, I believe. And that's insane. So Q4 is around the corner, which is October. So yeah, so September is going to be a very volatile month. Now it makes sense why they're always saying that September is usually a bad month, and that makes sense because I had never realized that Q3 ends in September. September is the last month of Q3, which makes total sense as to the reason why September is a very volatile month in trading crypto, right? And in stocks too, because of you know, they're going to go ahead and be doing finalizing all the stuff with all these companies towards the end of Q3. So we're going to go ahead and see how Q4 starts. I think it's going to be very, very bullish in my opinion. I think this is still bullish. This is probably going to be the last opportunity to buy a lot of these projects at this price short term, and probably make some nice little trades. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and be switching up the content moving forward as well. But really do hope that all of you enjoyed the video today, and take a look at Dork Lord and see the opportunities that you see there. I think this might be the project that's going to bring meme coin season back to life. And talking about meme coin season, before I forget, let's talk about Bitcoin dominance real quick. Bitcoin dominance. Why is Bitcoin dominance going up, bro, when Bitcoin's down? How does this make any sense? Like, this is the kind of shit I'm telling you, you know? I don't know how this makes any sense. Like, how does this make any sense that Bitcoin dominance is going up? Doesn't make any sense. I'm telling you, this space sometimes gets to you. So I don't blame a lot of you that like take a break from crypto, because it's necessary sometimes. It just almost drives you crazy. I don't know how Bitcoin dominance is going on, but it is. Hopefully it does get rejected around the 49.53 area, and hopefully sees it going down lower. But we do have the Federal Reserve coming in on September 19th through the 20th, so we're going to be recording that as well. If you're brand new to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, like, and comment down below another project you want me to go ahead and review. Let me know your thoughts down below, what you think of this market, and most importantly, go ahead and support the channel by using my MEXC link down below. Currently giving all the way up to 9,100 in sign-up bonuses, no KYC required, and as well, it takes less than 3 seconds to create an account. Go ahead and support the channel by using my W link down below, which I guess I got rid of. Use my W link down below. We are giving all the way up to 10%, well actually 10% discount by using my code Pepe2 at checkout, or by clicking my link down below to go ahead and support the channel. Really do appreciate every one of you tuning in. Smash that like button for me. I was about to end the stream, but I'll stay a little bit longer. What are your thoughts on Pepe? So I just talked about that. I just talked about Pepe, but I'll tell you once again. With Pepe, welcome, by the way. I've never seen you, by the way. Are you new to the channel? If you are new to the channel, smash the subscribe button for me, bro. I talk about all these meme tokens all the time. But yeah, we were just talking about Pepe, and I was just giving you my opinion on what I believe Pepe could be having moving forward. So we're at a very extreme bearish territory right now with Pepe. We did lose this area of support, which was actually quite strong right here. You know, we actually see that it bounced pretty well right here, and it also bounced pretty well right here as well. Two of the things that we've noticed, because we've talked about Pepe a lot, is that Pepe was moving very, very closely to Bitcoin. So depending on the move that Bitcoin did, Pepe was doing the same. If I go ahead and pull out the chart on Bitcoin, you're going to go ahead and see that right now. Go ahead and see that. Okay, so you're going to see this is the chart on Bitcoin, right? On the daily chart for Bitcoin. If I go ahead and, this is the chart on the daily, keep that in mind. You see this, you see Bitcoin find this bottom right here. Then you see Bitcoin pump. You see Bitcoin loses support. You see Bitcoin dump. If I pull out the Pepe chart, same thing. Pepe found its bottom, it pumped, it lost its support, and it dumped. So it's literally copying the same thing as Bitcoin, right? A lot of people are panicking because of the FUD that's currently going on with Pepe. I guess Pepe did end up getting their Telegram and their Twitter hacked. So be very, very cautious. So with that being said, I do believe that possibly with that FUD, there's still a high probability that we could probably go as low as right here, which is an additional 50% dump. 50 to actually 70% dump, which is actually not too well. Yeah, like probably 50 to 70% dump could be happening with Pepe, which is actually shouldn't be quite surprising, right? Because like I'm telling you, it's been following Bitcoin. So the goal right here for Pepe Original is to no longer follow Bitcoin, and as well to go ahead and finally do its own thing, which is a meme coin, right? But because of that FUD, I do believe that a lot of people will go ahead and sell off their Pepe, and it will go down to these levels right here. Another reason why is because the creator, Matt Furry of Pepe, you know, the original Pepe, he was a creator of Pepe. He's not a meme coin creator. He's a storybook teller or artist. I don't know what he is. Matt Furry. You could let's go ahead and find out what Matt Furry is or what he does. Matt Furry is an American comics artist and illustrator. He was a creator of the most popular internet meme in the 2000s. So he created Pepe the Frog. He was the one who created Pepe the Frog, the meme, not the token, the meme. And someone got the inspiration from him, which is Matt Furry. And he ended up changing his profile picture and released a new Pepe called Dork Lord, which is, if you go over to his page, you can see the NFTs and you see the new one, Dork Lord. And someone created a token called Dork Lord. So what is currently going on is that with all that hype on Dork Lord and all that FUD on Pepe, people are leaving original Pepe and they're dumping and they're selling their bags because of the previous Telegram and Twitter hacked. Plus the fact that Matt Furry, the creator of Pepe, changed his profile picture. Oh my gosh, the world is falling apart. This is how the people act. Now the hype is going towards Dork Lord. So a lot of like OG Pepe holders sold out or are selling out their tokens to go ahead and move over to the token that is now called Dork Lord, which we talked about and we're pretty actually bullish. I have a feeling now that I actually know the narrative behind it, because I didn't really know the narrative. I just jumped in because of hype. I was like, I don't know, I think I should buy it, and I bought it. And Dork Lord right now is top trending right now on DEX tools, and it actually did hit as high as 80% for the day. Currently right now down a bit. I think it's down probably like 50%, but it is following this cup and handle pattern, which I think will go ahead and push this to new all-time highs. And I believe its all-time market cap, its all-time high on the market cap was either 10 to 20 million market cap from what I've been hearing. So I think I'm having the same feelings, and the same thing that happened with Pepe 2.0 is going to be the same thing with Dork Lord. And now that I know the better narrative behind it, it makes a lot of sense. So I do believe that Dork Lord will definitely go ahead and do that. But in my opinion, I will be buying some Pepe Original if we do go ahead and come down to those levels that we talked about. I think it's very, very bullish. I appreciate you, bro. Really do appreciate you. Would be a good time to buy a good supply while it's dropping. Do you think the team on Pepe coin can bear the storm only to rise in the future, or will they die out? Dork L is interesting. Definitely true. Yeah, Dork Lord is definitely interesting, man. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, right? I really only jumped into Dork Lord because one of my community members, and this is the reason why I suggest all of you to go ahead and join the community and reach out to me on Twitter. I have a very close relationship with everybody that's a subscriber, right? You could always go ahead and reach out to me on Twitter. We could go ahead and talk, DM me. You know, right now because the channel is small, I have more of a chance to go ahead and build that foundation with every one of you. But his name is Tillery, right? And we've been talking. He's been a very early supporter since I started the channel, and he told me about Dork Lord. He's like, hey bro, like look, check this project out. And I was checking it out, and I still wasn't feeling it because I've been telling the whole entire community, I've been telling all of you that right now memes are very, very risky, and I wasn't jumping into. I haven't bought any meme coins ever since Pepe 2.0, which was a while back, right? And I told all of you, I'm not buying anything, I'm holding off. I just don't feel confident in this market because of what is going on. And then I came across Dork Lord, and I just saw the hype. I was like, the chart doesn't really make sense. I was like, I don't know why like anybody would jump into this, right? And I joined one of their Twitter spaces. And after I joined their Twitter spaces, I'm like, I'm buying. Why? Because the developer sounded hype. Like, he was like hyping up the whole entire Twitter space, bro. And I was like, dude, like I haven't seen a Twitter a meme token be this hype ever since Pepe 2.0 and Pepe. And if you actually go ahead and look at their activity, you see how much activity they actually go ahead and get in their tweets for being such a small account, right? And every time I'm on Twitter, literally, I always see them on the damn Twitter space, like literally always hosting. So I like how active the community is. I like how close the developer is. They're really pushing it to the next level, really like being on this. And because of that reason, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy in. And just literally today, I found out the real narrative behind it is because the original creator of Pepe the Frog now created a new Pepe, which is called Dork Lord, which someone saw as an inspiration and created a meme token. So that's why I'm now even more bullish now that I know this information. I didn't know any of this prior. I just literally learned this today as I was like literally doing research with all of you live stream, because I was showcasing how I would do research to all of you if of how I find these tokens, right? And because of the community, I was able to go ahead and come across this. So that's why I always suggest all of you smash that subscribe button, like, and most importantly, comment down below another project that you see value in, because it's all about finding value early on, right? When it comes to these meme tokens, you want to find them at their lowest or before they make massive pumps. And if Dork Lord is one of those right now where we probably found its bottom, which was right here, I did mention that a possible bottom could be in, and if it is, and if you're buying around this area right here, that's a small little 4x, and a 4x during the time of the market is actually not that bad. I think potentially it could pump even further, maybe a 20x could happen, but I don't know. Meme tokens are very, very risky, and they're pretty much gambling tokens. So I would just suggest investing where you're willing to lose. But I do believe that with that hype, unless, and this is the unless part, right? Unless the people, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be doing this, a lot of whales are going to be buying Pepe, and I'm going to be buying Pepe original. I would never touch Pepe. I would only swing trade it. But now, because of what's going on, I think this is a buying opportunity in my opinion, especially if meme coin season is around the corner. I think this might be a good time to buy Pepe. I would go ahead and wait potentially if it does fall around this area, and I will go ahead and buy in. And that's just because a lot of FUD's currently going on in the space. You know, you have the Federal Reserve coming up in September 19th and the 20th. You have tomorrow FTX liquidations is liquidating a lot of altcoins. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, they're going to be offloading over 100 million possibly every week. So I do believe there's going to be a lot of shakiness in September. And as I just found out, September is the last quarter September is the last month of the quarter. So September is the last month of quarter 3, which means a lot of these companies and a lot of investors are going to go ahead and close positions or sell to go ahead and start their the new quarter fresh, which is going to be on October. So I didn't know that September was quarter 3, was the end of quarter 3, which makes sense as to the reason why the markets have been very volatile and will continue to be volatile. So for that being said, I'm kind of in the sidelines. The only project that I'm in is Dork Lord, and I jumped in on MEXC, so I'm trading this on MEXC on spots, so no futures trading. They don't have futures yet. So if you want to support the channel, bro, go ahead and use my MEXC link down below. 9,100 in sign up bonuses, no KYC, and literally takes less than 3 seconds to create an account. And that's currently what I'm using right now. That's the only trade I'm in right now. It's Dork Lord, and that's it. I'm just gonna go ahead and hold and wait. The market hasn't really changed. We're still in a very, very bearish market. OG says, definitely true. Did you flip Dork Lord already, or are you still holding? I'm still holding, bro. So I jumped in over the weekend, and I actually jumped in. Let me show you where, around what area. I'm looking to go ahead and get an 8x out of this, or like a 10 to 20x. If I could go ahead and get like a 10 to 20x, then I'm gonna go ahead and take some profits. But till then, I'm gonna go ahead and hold. I got in around, like around right here. I got in like around right there. Yeah, I got in like around right here for sure. I got in around this area right here. Probably even a little bit higher, maybe even around here. I got in right here, and then it sold off for like another 50%, bro. Like literally from right here to right here, it was another like 50% dump. And then next thing you know, it just started pumping again. So I think this might have been the bottom right here. I think this was the bottom for Dork Lord right here. And this might be the last bottom right here. If this is a cup and handle pattern. If this is a cup and handle pattern, then this is the bottom. And usually a cup and handle pattern usually forms the cup, then the handle, and usually either consolidates for a while or literally takes off, and it makes new all-time highs. And if you're not aware of what a cup and handle pattern, let me go ahead and show you cup and handle pattern. That's one of my favorite patterns to trade. Literally, my kind of style of trading, it's only looking for patterns that I really feel comfortable trading or that I enjoy or like. And this is one of them right here. So you're going to see how the cup and handle forms. Cup and handle components usually creates a cup, kind of like a downward slope, and then it breaks out in the continuation of a bearish bullish trend. And this is exactly what I think is going to be happening with Dork Lord. I could be wrong. Obviously, this is the reason why I always suggest everybody to only invest in what you're willing to lose and gamble pretty much. Meme coins are gambles, all right? Just look at them that way. We can't guarantee anything, but from what I'm looking at, this is looking extremely bullish in my opinion. And if this does play out pretty well, then now we're going to be able to make probably a 20 to a 30x, maybe even 100x if meme coin season starts. You know, because this channel is all about looking for early on opportunities. We don't want to be buying at this top right here. We don't want to be those people. We want to be buying at this bottom, or when we see confirmation of a pattern forming that we could go ahead and take advantage of. So imagine the people that bought in right here, the people that bought in right here, that sucks for them. The people that bought in right here is not that bad because that's around this area, but you can still go ahead and get it at a discount. Look at that. Almost during the price at a launch. So for me, that's the reason why I jumped in, because I saw an opportunity. I saw the pattern. And then I saw how hyped the community was, and I was like, dude, I haven't seen such a hype community since Pepe. And that's the reason why I'm very bullish on Dork. Would you expect Dork to dip again? Yeah, Dork could go ahead and dip again, bro. And this is where it happens, right? This is where Dork could potentially go ahead and dip again. Dork could go ahead and dip again if we'd go ahead and lose this area of support. Doesn't mean it's completely done, but in my opinion, it kind of breaks the scenario of the cup and handle pattern if it does dip below this area of support. So we're a very critical area of support, and we want to go ahead and see if volume continues to pick up, because we see volume slightly declining, but it's nothing compared to what we've been seeing right here. So as long as we could go ahead and continue to bring in that momentum, then it's going to be very, very easy to either go ahead and break above that, as what I think, because right now we currently have a total 24-hour volume of 5.64 million. So I've been eyeing Dork Lord for a while, and I only jumped in when I saw that opportunity. Like when I saw it go down even lower is when I jumped in, and that's the reason why, because I'm pretty bullish on it. I flip meme coins, low market cap coins, and new coins on release on CoinMarketCap for the most part. Nice, bro. I would definitely like you to give us some alpha. If you could give us some alpha, that'd be really, really great, man. Really would really appreciate that, OG. Reach out to me on Twitter. Altcoin John, and let's definitely go ahead and talk, man. Would definitely like to go ahead and learn your kind of style when it comes to flipping these meme coins, because that's mostly what we talk about, right? We mostly talk about meme coins. We also talk about Bitcoin, BTC in general, Bitcoin dominance, DXY, and then we just talk overall crypto in general, right? I like meme coins a lot. I know a lot of people do as well, but like meme coins have a bad rep, at least in the content creation space, right? So I'm trying to diversify and bring both worlds of trading Bitcoin and then trading meme coins. I love meme coins. I just think they're the best opportunity you could go ahead and get, and I think that's really where life-changing money could really come, is from meme coins. But anyways, man, I really do appreciate you for stopping by, and I'm glad for you to be a new subscriber. I have been kind of sick these last couple of days, and I'm not feeling too well right now. I'm gotten kind of the time where, like, right now I'm kind of feeling kind of bad again, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a rest. But I really do appreciate you for stopping in. Like I said, go ahead and everybody that's watching, smash that like button, like, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel by using my MEXC link down below. 9,100 in sign up bonuses, no KYC, takes less than 3 seconds. Support the channel by using my W link down below. Pepe 2 for 10% at checkout. And yeah, OG as well. Definitely, I would go reach out to me, man. ALTCOIN John on Twitter, DM me. I would definitely like to go ahead and talk to you more, man. I really do appreciate you all tuning in today. Happy Monday. Have a great week, and I'll catch all of you tomorrow. Wild West, I just do multiple strategies. All right, man. Get plenty of rest. I'll catch you on the next stream. Yeah, I'll be on here tomorrow, man. I'm just feeling like kind of down again. And that's on my energy. I'm a very hype person, but yeah, bro, if you can reach out to me on Twitter, I would definitely like to go ahead and learn what kind of strategies you got going on. And I'm definitely excited to go ahead and see you be part of this community and get to talk to you more, right? But anyways, I'm ending the stream now. Not feeling too well. I'm sorry about that, but I'll catch everybody on tomorrow's stream. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day or a wonderful night, because I know all of you